What does it mean to live as Christians or as Muslims in an unjust world? What does that mean? I've come to a point where I believe that what it means to live as a Christian in an unjust world is quite different from what it means for a Muslim to live in an unjust world. And if we can understand that difference, then I think it opens a way for Muslims and Christians to authentically come together and work together for social justice in our communities and in our world. So I began to read more Islamic scholars and try to get my mind inside the conceptual world of Islam. And what I discovered is that Muslim sources are not based around a notion that is very, very common in the Western world. In the Western world, we think of reality as being made up of two different parts, the sacred world and the profane or the secular world. And that comes out in things like the separation of church and state or the separation of religion and politics. The sacred realm is the realm of religion. The secular realm is the realm of politics and economics and other social structures and institutions, and these two must be kept separate. But when I got my mind inside the Islamic conceptual world, I recognized that Muslims don't think that way, that the world is not made up of two separate realms, everything is one. I was introduced to the concept of tawhid, unity. Now, all the textbooks on comparative religion talk about tawhid as being a basic concept at the center of Islamic thinking, but they all say it means monotheism, the unity of God, and that's as far as they go. But what I recognize by reading other Muslim scholars is that tawhid goes beyond simply the theological assertion of the unity of God, that it has other dimensions as well. The unity of God implies the unity of all humanity, and it implies the unity and integrity of all lived experience, such that it's impossible to conceive, when one's thinking from the perspective of tawhid, it's impossible to conceive of a sacred and a secular realm. Everything is bound up together as one. And if that's the case, that has profound implications for how we think about the world, because if everything is bound up as in one, then we can't have spiritual teachings that are separate from political or economic teachings. Economic teachings become spiritual teachings become economic teachings. Everything is enfolded and wrapped up together in this concept of unity.